classic car collectors and anybody who would like to just look and dream.
Yeah.
This is the week for you.
In fact, Scott Passmore is live at the Barrett-Jackson car auction in Scottsdale, dreaming as we speak. Hi, Scotty.
Hey, good morning, guys. You know, we've been talking about the Ron Pratt collection going on the auction block today and some on Saturday. And these are the finest automobiles that have ever gone through the Barrett-Jackson. And we're standing in front of this Cobra. And, of course, the person who knows the most about this is Craig Jackson. Good morning.
Good morning to you.
That thing is unbelievable. Tell me about this car and why this thing went for so much money.
Well, it went for so much money because it's one of two that were ever produced. The other one was destroyed. It went off Highway 1 into the ocean. It is a special car. To start with, it started life as a comp car, which is very rare. Then Carroll Shelby put twin superchargers on it and customized it for himself. He put an automatic transmission in it like he did in so many of his cars. And it is the baddest 427 street car there is. Driven, owned by Carroll Shelby, and the last time we sold it, Carroll Shelby was up on the auction block.
Wow, that's
Great
just
provenance.
Oh my gosh, you're so right about that. I guess you could get in trouble pretty easy with speeding tickets with that. These are some of Ron's other cars out here. I mean, it's amazing.
Yeah, this is Shazoom, one of the most iconic Boyd Coddington hot rods ever built. There's models of this. We've sold it 4 times. Ron's owned it for quite a few years. And like Ron Pratt, every car that we've sold Ron, he has made better. He is just that meticulous, and the attention to detail of how he just makes these cars perfect. And if he doesn't like them, if they're not to his standards, he's already sold them off. What you have here is the cream of the crop.
Wow, amazing. So, Gibby, come back over this way as he's looking at that Camaro.
Copo Camaro and a Yanko. This is called What the Hay. This is another iconic Boyd Coddington hot rod. It is tailored after a French Delahaye. In fact, we have a car in the salon that is very similar to this, an original one. And this is one that was made to look like a French Delahaye. These cars, this one was built on American hot rod with Boyd Coddington. It's called the Alumatub, one of the best 429 Cobras on the planet.
That is gorgeous.
This was one that really started it all. In 2004, Ron Pratt bought this car for $400,000. No hot rod had ever brought near that price. Wow. And it set a world record. One of the best 71 Hemi Cudas right here. And Ron has, what he loves is America and American transportation, and you see that. We have several movie cars from Ron Pratt has bought over the years. He's bought I Love Lucy. He's bought this one, the Beverly Hillbillies.
All right, we got to take a closer look at this. Can you sing with? Come and listen to my story about a man.
Man named Jed.
When I saw this, I got to go down to Ron's collection. Gosh, to get your hands on something like this, Craig, is just so cool.
It is. I mean, for those that grew up with the Beverly Hillbillies, listening to this coming home from school every day, it's a piece of American history.
How much did something like this go for originally? Do you remember?
No, I don't.
So, are we to assume that most of these cars that he bought back in the day will go for even more now?
You know, it's hard to say. Some of the cars that he bought for charity, I'm not sure. But, you know, he had a pretty good eye. He bought some great stuff.
Do you
Around the corner?
Yeah, we have about a minute left. Let's see if we can do this. This is the,
This is the Russian cosmonaut retrieval vehicle. And Ron bought some very unique cars. And here are some of his best cars. Here is the Future Liner that he has donated to go back to the money to go to the Armed Forces Foundation. That rocked the house in '06. In the same year, the Bonneville Special that toured with it, this brought $2.9 million. These are some of the best cars we've ever had at Barrett-Jackson. The Blastoline down here. And we haven't even hit 2 other rows of cars.
From this day until Sunday, it is going to be so exciting. One quick question. At what point did you go home after the auction and stop thinking, wow, that's so much money? Or are you still thinking that?
No, we're still thinking that. Today at 4 o'clock, we go live on the Discovery Channel for the first time with the Ron Pratt collection. 110 cars today, 30 cars Saturday night around 6:30. Ron Pratt's cars will come right at the end of our salon. So Saturday's going to rock the house. Today is going to be the best Tuesday you can ever imagine.
Wow, it is so exciting. Craig, thank you so much. It is so much fun to be here. You've probably been here, and I know you're coming out this week. If you haven't, it is a must-see. So Gina, today and through the rest of the week, you can come out here every day and not see everything. It is so enjoyable.
Well, you enjoy, my friend, because I know you are in heaven.
I'll see you guys next week.
All right, fair enough. You just pop a tent up over there.
Thank you very much, April. Well, it is car collectors' favorite week of the year.
But there is so much more to do and see out at the Barrett-Jackson car auction than just look at cars, so that is quite an attraction. Scotty, your favorite place to be, hands down.
I wish this was year-round because I would never come home. I could just find a little corner and fall asleep. And, you know, every car out here has a little sign by it that gives the history of it. But I'm so lucky, and you are too as a viewer, because we're walking around with Craig Jackson, who obviously knows these cars. Whose car is this, Craig?
This is Howard Hughes' car. We owned this in our family for over 25 years. My brother pulled this out of Hughes' place on 7000 Romaine the week he passed away.
Really?
Yeah, they wanted to get rid of these. It has a germ box in the back. It is run by a series of batteries that runs a 24-volt motor that runs the air conditioning. This is the compressor electrically. So he could park and conduct meetings and have germ air, no germs in the air, filtered air, while he sat there and conducted his meetings.
What about this car? This is something special, too.
This is a car from I Love Lucy when they were hauling a travel trailer behind this on their journey across the country. For those that remember I Love Lucy, remember she's in there trying to bake and cook, and Ricky's driving the car around the curvy mountain roads. This is the car. This is Christine, for those of you that remember that movie. A lot of iconic cars here. These cars are all unfinished Boyd Coddington hot rods that Ron Pratt was having built, and unfortunately Boyd passed away. All of these cars here in this row are Boyd Coddington cars. These were built. This one is called Junkyard Dog. It was built on American Hot Rod.
That is beautiful.
Crazy Horse, built on American Hot Rod. All of these cars have a story. I mean, it's hard when you have this many gems. It's like having a bowl of diamonds and picking one out of it. Which one do you want?
Right. And you know, the amazing thing, I come at her every single year, and you top yourself every year, it seems like.
Well, that's our job. You know,
right.
Tent's longer this year, got more cars. This one will be hard, though, but you never know.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to top this one. So, Ron Pratt's collection, part of it goes today, correct?
110 cars go today, starting at 4 p.m., and it'll probably go till 9, somewhere in there. Today, tickets are $30, $15 after 5 o'clock. So if you get off work and you want to come out here, we go live on the Discovery Channel at 4 p.m. That's a historic thing. After 18 years with Fox, we've switched over to Discovery and Velocity. And, you know, the world comes to Barrett-Jackson. Come out here and take advantage of it, because this is the best show we've ever done. 1,650 cars going up for auction. We've already sold 1,300 pieces of automobilia. We have another 500-600 pieces to go. So come out and get a piece of Ron Pratt automobilia, too.
Craig, I think you like your job.
I do like my job. This is fun for a car guy.
Of course it is, yes.
What else?
No bigger car guy in the entire world right there. All right, Javi, and there's nothing better than standing in front of the stage and seeing that number go north of 1 million. The place goes nuts, and it is exciting.
All right, Scott, you got one car to pick in that whole place so far. Which one do you pick?
One car. I'll take that Cobra over there.
The Cobra. Oh, yeah, that's some American muscle right there. All right, Scotty, thank you very much. We'll check back in just a short while.
All right, guys, we've been looking at the Ron Pratt collection all morning long, but I want to show you the other special cars out here, and these are the salon cars. Craig Jackson joining me once again. I always walk through here. I don't know what these are most of the time, but they just, they're amazing to me.
Well, these are some of our best cars. You know, Ron Pratt's are awesome cars. Different era, but this year on Saturday, between our 5000 series, which we'll go down to in a minute, and our Salon, and then Ron Pratt, I mean, this is just a triple header. This here is a 1927 Isotta Forcini. It is a American coachwork on an Italian chassis, dual cowl Phaeton, just a gorgeous car. Next to it is a 1948 Frenet. A few years ago, we sold one that looked very similar to it. They made two. This is its mate. Very beautiful lines. Look at the picture up there. I told you when we saw What the Hay that it was inspired from a French Delahaye. This is the basic coachwork that it was inspired from. Fagoni, Falaschi is what we believe the coachwork is. This car was found in Africa.
Oh, really?
This car is a Alfa Romeo 1929 1750 SS. The list just goes on and on. Beautiful Rolls-Royce, again, extremely rare coachwork. All these cars in here have a story to them.
You know what's amazing to me, Craig? Some of these old, elegant-looking cars, the grills are so huge on them and beautiful, aren't they?
They are, and you know, a gullwing. The Mercedes, their grills are just iconic. You've got some of the best Mercedes here. This is a 320 here. Then down here, we start going into our 5000 series.
Okay.
And here, you've got 3 late model Ferrari race cars, some of them never even driven.
Oh, really? Okay.
These things, when we drive these across the block, they sound unbelievable. Very rare cars. These were very expensive when they were new. Down here, a couple of L88 Corvettes. Both of these L88 Corvettes were built and raced in the same year, in 1968.
What is still your favorite muscle car? Do you have one, whether it's a Corvette or the Camaro?
I love Corvettes. These are near and dear to my heart. Here you've got a one-off Corvette built for Bucky Knudsen. As we walk through here, it is just, you know...
It never ends, does it?
It doesn't end, and it's one-off, rare car, one after another after another. And whether you want to buy a car or not, the car show that is Barrett-Jackson with 1,650 cars out here is second to none in the world.
Can we just say it is the Super Bowl? We've got the big game coming up. This is the Super Bowl.
I don't think I'm allowed to say those two words together.
That's all right. But it is amazing. Craig, thank you so much for your time this morning. It's going to be a fun week for you.
It is. You know, it's already been fun selling the Ron Pratt Automobilia. We're really looking forward. This is going to be our best year ever.
I'm so excited for that. The Barrett-Jackson out here at Westworld all week long through Sunday.